Okay, so we're going to start the second row. And we're going to start it. We're going to start with chaining 3. And I find it easiest if I hold like my working piece between my thumb and my last 2 fingers. But if that doesn't work for you, play around with it. Find something that does work, because everybody has different preferences for how they hold their tension, how they hold their working project. So you've got your chain 3, you're going to chain 2 more. So that's going to count as your last double crochet and a chain 2. So now you're going to start double crocheting again, and I'm going to just stick this here just to start so you can see where we are going. So here's your chain, here's where we're going. So you're going to start with the double crochet. This whole thing is just chains and double crochets worked into gaps, or to create gaps. So yarn over through this corner here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I'm going to do that 2 more times. Yarn over through the corner, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. So when you're reading a pattern, this will probably be referred to as a chain space or a chain 3 space. I'm going to do 1 more double crochet through the chain space. And because we're making a corner, what we're going to do is we're going to chain 3. And then we're going to work right back in that same chain space, because your second row is all corners. So I'm going to go yarn over through the chain space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over through the chain space, over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then 1 more double crochet. I'm getting farther away from the camera the more I go. Here we go. Okay, so that's your first corner. And again, you can tug stuff into space. So now you're going to do, this isn't a corner, so you're only going to do a chain 2. And then you're going to start with double crochets again. So yarn over through the next corner. And just when you're going, because we talked about it last night, just the twisting, make sure you're always going in the same direction. If something starts to look a little twisted, check it, because you can always just pull back to the stitch where you got twisted and go from there. So yarn over through the next corner, yarn over, pull through. And we're just going to do that 2 more times. And you'll notice when I do it, I kind of hold my stuff. Not, if you watch other videos, not everybody holds their stuff the way I do. I find it helps my tension. So you'll see, I'll just show you here. My yarn comes up my hand over my index finger, and then I will usually hold my project with my last couple fingers and my thumb. I usually hold my working stitch, because like I said, this part of the hook is where your gauge is, where your, like, that's the 6mm part of the hook. So that helps kind of keep your tension even if your working loop is always kind of in that space rather than getting tight down here. So we're going to do 1 more double crochet. You see I hold those there, through the loop, there. And then we're going to go pull through. And again, this is a corner. So we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to double crochet again. And we're going to do this all the way around in every corner. And again, between each corner, you're only going to chain 2. So it's another double crochet. So there, you've got your 3. You're going to chain 3. Then you go loop. So yarn over, through, there, and then 2, 2. So yarn over, chain space, yarn over, 2, yarn over, 2. And this is your third one. And then you're going to chain 2. There. So we're in our last corner. So you are going to go yarn over. And you're going to go through there. And yarn over again. Pull through 2. And do 2 more of those. Yarn over, through your chain space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, chain 3. So now, because we have this chain here, we only need to do 2 more double crochets. So yarn over, through your chain space, yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then you do 1 more of those, yarn over, chain space, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. So now this is your last double crochet. So you can look like we did last time. You go 1, 2, 3, and that's where you're gonna put your so there, and you've got, I'm just going to pull that out so I can show you here what we've got. And again, if anything is crossing over, just give it a little tug around, sit in the right places. When I started out, my squares always look more like circles till I tug them around to look right. So there's your second row.